guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, May something, end of the month. And I'm gonna take you along for a little day in the life. So let's go. Okay, I've got my coffee here. This is so weird recording like this because I am used to like flipping the camera the other way, being on Instagram all the time. So this is gonna take some getting used to, but we've got a good day ahead. I wanted to take you through just like a typical Tuesday and day in my life. So today we have a little bit of recording to do. I have a podcast recording to do today. I have a client call today. And then what else are we gonna do? A little bit of gardening as per usual. There's real life back there. In case you thought anyone was perfect. What else are we gonna do today? A little bit of house planning. I've got a grocery order to submit and plan, and I get a lot of questions about my house routines and like day-to-day organizing, so it'll be really fun to see all of that today. So we're gonna have a little bit of coffee, turn on a good podcast, get dressed, get ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick little face routine here. I don't really have good lighting in here, so we'll have to figure that out later. This is funny here because this is just real life farmhouse. You don't really have a lot of plugs in a farmhouse. Like, it's actually really difficult. So I never get to light up my makeup stand anymore. It's a little dirty. The camera shows everything. It's really annoying. But anyways, I thought I'd show you my little routine. So I've already put my day cream on, and the next thing I'll use is the putty primer. I was saying this on my Instagram stories the other day. I swear using this with some clean makeup has completely changed my face. I used to get like a couple breakouts here and there. Like, I'm pretty lucky. It's not like I had terrible breakouts, but when I use this putty primer and I take my makeup off at night, I don't get any breakouts anymore at all. And so I was sharing that in my Instagram stories. I'll maybe do a whole video on my skincare routine, but I use micellar water, swear by it, and this putty primer. And the e.l.f. brand is actually so affordable. I think this is like $8 Canadian, which is like unheard of. And I have tried super expensive primers. I'm really into makeup. I'm really into skincare. And this is like just as good as the expensive brands. It'll make your face look smoother, help with your makeup staying on, and then it also protects your skin, which not a lot of people talk about when it comes to face primers, but it really helps with breakouts and like keeping your skin nice and clear. So I'll use that, use my foundation next. I just use a little tiny bit and I use my face brush, put it all over. What else will I use next? Then I'll probably do my eyes. So lately, I've been using the Laura Mercier eye stick for eyeshadow because it just goes so quick. Like, I'm not doing anything fancy. Just drawing that focus. Just drawing that across my eyelids. I will do lashes today because I'm filming a couple of podcast videos for the YouTube channel. So I will put on lashes. These are getting a little grimy. I need to buy another whole set, but I reuse my lashes and it's such a good hack. What else? What else? I will use my bronzer. So this is the Ilia bronzer, nothing special. Sweep that across my cheeks. Putty primer, putty blush from e.l.f. I just got this in on the weekend and I love it, you guys. The pigment is so good. Again, reasonably priced. Blown away. e.l.f. Done it again. There's a couple e.l.f. products I've got that I didn't love, but that's very rare. I might try the plumping lip gloss today, but I'm kind of like nervous. Like, what if my lips blow up and then I can't record stuff? Might not be a good idea today. Little bit of mascara. We'll be good to go. We are getting ready to film my podcast episode for the week. So this is like, again, I can't figure out where to look. I'm gonna cut off my head too, I know it. So this is my cute office. I never ride that. It's like literally for show at this point. Anyways, we are getting ready to record my podcast episode for the week, and we're gonna be putting the podcast episodes here on YouTube. So you're gonna be able to either listen on your favorite podcasting app or watch it here on YouTube. So it's gonna be really exciting. I will show you guys my little setup. Okay. Coffee, obs, ring light, me. And I had to switch my internet. I forgot to do this last time. I use StreamYard. Can't say enough good things about recording my podcast on here. And I've done some live videos on here. It's a lot of fun because you can add little extras. But like I've got that on-air sticker that I created. You can add like banners across the bottom and stuff. But sometimes I don't have time for all that. So anyways, this is the podcast setup. The lighting in my farmhouse is literally terrible. So is the internet, which is what I was saying. So I have to switch over my internet when I do video footage. And I forgot last week. And the video footage was like terrible. It was terrible. I couldn't even post it. So we remember to switch our internet. We got a little ring light situation on. Let's go. So I just got done recording the podcast. I put on a hat because, listen, if I don't wash my hair every single day, it gets greasy. So I know everybody's going to be in the comments like, it gets better, just wait it out. I can't wait it out. I hate the feeling and I just feel overall dirty. So I thought I was going to be able to get away with it today and it's not working. So put on a hat because we just can't deal. We just can't deal. So I got an Amazon package in yesterday, so I thought we could open it together. I think I know what it is, but sometimes I don't know. And we're gonna go check on the plant babies, do a little bit of watering, give you guys a tour of the gardens, and I've got lots of organizing to do today in my business and my life. And I love watching organizational videos, and if you guys don't know, I'm a psycho when it comes to organization and when it comes to the house in particular. So you guys are gonna see like a little sneak peek of all of that, which is gonna be fun to go through. I'm gonna take you guys along for that journey. We might do the planning out here with my laptop because the lighting is just better in the kitchen. This is the thing about farmhouses, you guys. If any of you are living a farmhouse life, let me know in the comments below. Like, I gotta get used to this filming shit. Like, garbage can over here, that's probably not a good angle. Anyways, if any of you guys are in farmhouses too, let me know because I think you probably know, like old school farmhouses, like, trust me, new farmhouses, you can probably solve all of this. But some of the things I've learned about being in an old farmhouse, which I love, you guys, it has so much character and Matt and I are so proud of it, but this is a 6th generation home. Like we're talking over 120 years old, I think. And so like number one, there's no plugs. There is hardly any electrical outlets in the rooms that you need. Luckily, my dad's an electrician and he's been so good to us and he has helped us put in like some extra plugs in some spots and he's helping us with all of that. But like I was saying this morning, like I don't have a plug for my makeup room, which will eventually be a kid's room someday. And then the second thing is like lighting is so terrible. Like the windows are like not in the right spot and we have so many beautiful trees around our house. Our house is like very hidden and private, which I love. But once they're all filled in for the summer, like my office is so dark. It's like the darkest room in the house. And so when we moved here, it was like March. So it was like winter time. So I didn't really realize that it was going to be so dark in there when I picked that as my office because it's just like, it's got a cute French door on it. It was the right location in the house. But then as the trees filled in later in the summer, once we had lived here for a couple of months, I was like, oh, you can't see shit in here. It's so dark. It's really hard to work in there, like to come up with good ideas because you need light. You need light. And then also for filming, it's just a nightmare. So we might do the filming out here. We shall see. But let's grab that Amazon package and we're going to check out what I got today. Like, we don't have doors on some closets. Like, it's like weird little quirks inside farmhouses. Anyways, so I don't know if you guys are like me, but I actually get in trouble for the amount of packages I send here. Not in trouble, but like everyone's like on the farm, like, oh, you got another delivery again today? I just can't help it. I like what I like. So let me get you guys propped up here and we'll open this together. You guys, YouTubing is way harder than you would think. You wanna like move the camera around and like get this set up and like think about your background and your outfit. Anyways, okay, yeah, I know what this is. So, one of the influencers I love following online, Dani Austin. If you don't follow her, she's super cute. She shares her family and she makes you feel like her family. Anyways, she shared this really cute bathing suit cover up. So, it doesn't look cute when it just comes out of the bag. But the idea is that you would unbutton this. Full length, it's really like long. It goes literally down to my ankles. It's gonna be so cute this summer with a bathing suit underneath it. Honestly, in the last few years, I'm just a little more self-conscious than I used to be. And I put on weight during the last few years, like a lot of people. It is what it is. So I'm not gonna spend the whole summer hating my body. We're gonna work with what we got. So bathing suit cover ups. We spend a lot of time with Matt's family on the boat, at the lake, and just if we get invited to friend stuff, I wanna feel like still comfortable, but still enjoying our time. So cute, it's from Amazon. I think it was like $30. We love it. It was a good find. Okay, so I'm getting all set up for my little planning session today. We have the essentials. Hair clip, which I probably won't need because I'm wearing a hat today, as you guys know, but it is what it is. A fresh notebook. You guys, I have been loving tearaway pads right now. I am filling them like it's nobody's business, but I got a lot going on. So fresh new pad of paper, Post-it notes, because obviously I should be sponsored by them. I got this big note one. I was like, ooh, this might be fun to do like my mind mapping on, and just like, I really love mind mapping my business and seeing all the moving parts and like seeing what I want to work on next. So I thought those would be kind of fun. We got some more heart-shaped Post-it notes because obviously everything needs to be cute and a vibe. If you haven't used heart-shaped Post-it notes, you are missing out. I got some new pens while we were there. Cute little pink pen to go with everything. My water, which is a vibe, as always. Laptop set up because we're going to sit out here because the lighting is a little bit better. But what I'm going to work on is, number one, some lifestyle things to start off with. We're going to do probably grocery meal planning, and I'll take you guys through a little bit of that process since we are hitting the beginning of the month with it being June 1st soon. And so that's when I do my monthly grocery haul. And you guys have been asking me so many questions about that. So I figured we'd go through that a little bit today in today's vlog. And what else? I have some work to do from my mentor, and I have some June goals to go through that are like lifestyle. I want to get myself organized for that because I just want like a streamlined plan. I feel like I need a little bit of a new morning routine or like daily routine, weekly routine, just to be able to fit everything in. So I'm going to brainstorm on that. We've got some business growth to brainstorm on and organize for the summer. It's going to be a good time. So let's go. So I've got my monthly grocery planning done for June pretty much. So I'm going to take you guys through what I do here because I think a lot of you were floored that I only go to the grocery store once a month. So let me preface with, I do go back partway through to one of our like boutique grocery stores to get fresh fruits and veggies and like milk or eggs if we need that, or like maybe a little bit of bread items. But I am not getting like the toilet paper, the like bulk items when I go do that. I write all of that stuff down and I have a little save note section on my phone so I don't forget, and I order all of that the coming month. So the way that this works and why this works so well is because I have duplicates or triples of pretty much everything inside my pantry. And it took me a long time to get to that point. So it probably deserves a whole video in itself. If you guys want a video on that and a pantry tour, let me know, comment down below. Because I can't really explain that all in this video, but just know I have backups of everything. So if we run out of ketchup in the fridge, like I have another one in the pantry. I don't need to go to the grocery store for it. And this has saved me so much time, so much mental space. Like no one likes having to run to the grocery store for like 2 things. It's annoying. It takes so much time. I don't have time for that shit. So I got really drilled down on this. I got this idea from another YouTube channel, Our Tribe of Many. I actually really love watching them. They're a family of like 11 kids. And like, I don't have kids, obviously. We want kids, not 11. But like, I find it fascinating. Anyways, I have learned so much from her. And one of the things that she does is she grocery shops once a month. And I was like, hey, if there's 13 people in their house, I can surely do this for 2 people. So it did take a little bit to just like adjust my grocery budget for that and like get my pantry stocked for that. But now I'm like so blessed that I only have to go once a month. And what's different about June's grocery haul is we just did a Costco run not that long ago, like a couple of weeks ago. So we're actually stocked up on a lot of things, but there was just some things we forgot to grab there. Obviously, I'm not going to like bulk up like on a lot of these things. Like we would never go through it in time. So we don't like only shop at Costco, although that would be sick. I start with like a little piece of paper beside me, not little, my fresh notebook. And then I have that notes section saved from my phone. So I've been like collecting stuff all month. Like things we grabbed the last one of, or like weird things from like our medicine cabinet, like, you know, I'm in seasonal allergy season, or like bug spray. We just opened our last one. Like I'm just like now more aware of those things, and I have that running note section on my phone. So I don't like get to June's grocery planning and be like, what the hell's going on here? I loosely map out meal plan ideas for the entire month. So this was a lot of work at first, and I still find it hella annoying. We are using HelloFresh for the first week of the month, like this current week when I'm filming. So that does help me a little bit, but Matt's a so-so fan of HelloFresh, and I get kind of bored of it too. We do really like cooking, especially when we have time. So we're probably gonna cancel HelloFresh. I already canceled it. We're canceling it for June. For the rest of June, but I do like using it in times where I find like, oh, we're starting to order out more, or they send really good coupons. Like you can get like good 50% off coupons sometimes, and then it makes it cheaper than groceries. So we kind of like go back and forth with HelloFresh, and especially you guys, when I notice we're ordering out a lot, when things have gotten really busy, and it's not that we can't order out and that like we can't afford it. It's just, for us, we eat healthier this way, and we kind of get sick of ordering out. We just prefer to eat at home and cook from home and all of those good things. So I write all of that down. I meal plan, knowing that we never follow our meal plan 100%, but at least I have something, and I know that at least I have all the groceries for these meals I wrote down. And then if we come up with a different idea, I'll just like get it part way when we go halfway through for groceries. What else do I want to say about it? I think everyone's shocked that I do the whole meal planning at once for the whole month. But like I said, I learned from this lady on YouTube, and people will say to me like, well, it's just the 2 of you. Yeah, for sure. It is just the 2 of us, but she has 11 kids. So if she can figure this out and it works for them, it might work for you too. So I do all of that meal planning, and then I start writing down like ingredients we might not have, or things I got to think about. Like if we're having tacos, I need to think about that for this month. So there's lots of good stuff with that. I'm looking like down at my notes here. And then the next thing I plan is just all of the things that I need to prep for the month to make it that much easier. Like I take this still one step further. I'm going to turn this around and show you. Okay, so you guys are going to see some of our grocery list here. Remember, I don't need all of this, okay? I live with someone else too. I got to think about them in the grocery list before you're like all up in the freaking comments. Okay, so one thing I do have saved that's really helpful is like a typical month. And I have wrote down like all the things we normally go through in a month so that I'm not forgetting things and I don't have to use as much mental energy to figure it out. Also, I place my grocery orders through grocery pickup. And so when you do that, you actually like get to save your grocery list. And that also helps me too to not forget things. So when I go to place this order, which I will place tomorrow, I'll explain that in a minute. When I go to place this order, I can also look through those lists just to make sure I like didn't forget anything, because as you guys know, I just said, I absolutely hate going to the grocery store. It takes way too much time. So that's the first thing. Second thing is like, here's my little grocery list that I had running throughout the whole month. We didn't run out of a lot of things this month, / sometimes I get lazy and forget to write it down. So there was lots of stuff in here I added down here. And then this is the section I wanted to talk about next is I have a whole prep section to make my life easier this month. So it's not, I didn't find just getting the groceries was enough. We still ran out of time. We're still very busy people. We're running multiple businesses. We have the farm. If you have kids at home, you know what this is like. So this just like helps us stay on track to be able to use the food that we bought, enjoy more home meals, if you will, and then also just eat a little bit healthier and just slow down life a little bit, but still do all the things we want to do, especially outside right now with summer here and all our projects, all that stuff. So I actually always have ground sausage and ground beef cooked up in the freezer, frozen. Like I pull it out, I cook it up, and then I freeze it in bags because it's so easy to pull out. You can make a really quick breakfast casserole with that. You can make pasta really quickly. You could do tacos in a flash. You could do quesadillas. Like there's so much. You could do like teriyaki bowls. Like this is wildly helpful. And I just pulled out our last bag, so we are out. So I need to actually do a few more rounds of that like this week. I'm gonna make chicken quesadillas and freeze those. It was an idea I got off of YouTube, and we bought a huge pack of wraps from Costco that we need to use up, and they'll just be like really easy lunches for us to grab if we're like in a big hurry, or for me to bring out to the tractor for Matt in the fields, or just like a little bit easier for on the go. Matt's also coaching baseball now too, his nephew's team, which is so cute. And so there's a lot of like just planning with that now too that we have. So just having some of that will be so much easier. I drink hot lemon water every single morning, but I have sucked at it the last like week because I didn't have any ready. So I actually pre-juice them all, put them into ice cube trays, freeze them so that I have less work every single morning. It works amazing. So we bought a ton of lemons. I need to get that done. I'm going to make up 2 chicken marinades, a honey ginger and a balsamic chicken, to just have those ready to go so we could like grill something really easily throughout the week. Protein waffles, because I'm getting sick of my breakfast. I need to just like shake it up a little bit. But the truth is, I'm not going to cook waffles every single day. I know me. I won't do that. And then a couple hash brown casseroles just to keep those in the freezer. They're just good. Like if we go down to the neighbors for dinner, like I already have something pretty easy to pull out. They're easy for breakfast, especially when Matt is doing chores and he's outside working. Like the guy's working. He needs a good breakfast, and it can be a really easy side for us too throughout the week. So that's what I'm going to prep to keep us on track. I've got my grocery list here. I'm actually going to place this grocery order tomorrow because what's going to happen is the flyers are going to flip over tomorrow. And so I want to see the next flyer and see if there's anything else I want to stock up on, because the benefit to doing this too is like I'm stocking up on stuff. So if butter is on sale, you want to bet your ass I'm buying butter and a lot of it for the freezer. So this has saved my life. I do this once a month. And then, like I said, I go back partway through for fresh veggies and fruit and salad items. Maybe milk if we're out of it, cream, that sort of situation, but we are not doing like a bulk in the middle of the month. Staying out of the grocery store has also saved me a lot of money, you guys. And like the point to this wasn't really to save money, but I know I'm in the grocery store less, so I'm like grabbing less things throughout the month. It's a win-win all around. So if you guys are going to try the monthly grocery haul, let me know down in the comments down below, because I want to know who is joining me with this. So we're gonna pick out dinner here soon. I actually have HelloFresh for this week. This is not sponsored by HelloFresh, but I am not about to make life harder on myself, and so look at all those dishes. Like, I hate when the house is like this. Like, I am a psycho about the house. Like, this makes me feel like I can't think. Anyways, we are too busy to be stressing about things like that, and leads me kind of to my HelloFresh point is like, I need some mental clarity sometimes, and it's like, yeah, I do have the time to cook dinner, but I am giving so much in my business right now, and Matt is also doing the same, and I'm there to support him with his farm business too, and it's a lot. And so HelloFresh is a really good savior during this time. It's one of the few delivery services we can get out here, so it's really the only one that I've tried. But they do send really good coupons, and so this week was actually 50% off, so it was like even cheaper than groceries. So I'm gonna show you guys the two options we have tonight. I think I know what one I'm gonna do because I don't really feel like pasta, but let's take a look at these and we're gonna get ready for some dinner. So we have got pan-seared pork chops as one option. There's a chicken one too, but we just had chicken last night, so we're not gonna do that. Or fresh rigatoni. Both are kind of annoying meals for Matt to eat in the tractor, but he could take like a 5-minute break to eat it out in the field. So like I said, I'm not really feeling pasta. It's too heavy for tonight. So I think I'm going to do the pan-seared pork chops. We haven't had those in a while. It's going to be such an easy recipe. They literally take, like when they say 30 to 40 minutes, that's exactly what they take. You literally like pull the bag out of the fridge. You have all the ingredients and they're showing you the step-by-step here. It's so easy to do. I'm definitely learning how to become a better cook, but this is pretty foolproof. Like, we can all do this. So that's the dinner plans for tonight. Matt's going to be working late in the fields. I honestly have so many projects on the go. I think I might just like work a little bit later tonight. We have the YouTube channel starting, the podcast relaunch, lots of new clients signing up. And so I just would feel better if I could get ahead on some of that stuff and have a little bit more free time at the end of the week. So I like being able to move around my schedule like that. So instead of working a few hours every day, you could push everything and just work a few days a week instead of a few hours a day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys, so thank you for coming along for a little day in the life here. I'm so excited to do more here on the vlog, on the YouTube channel, and just take you behind the scenes of like business life and farm life and all the things. So we're gonna end the vlog here. I made us HelloFresh. Matt's out in the field, so snuck him a little dinner. I finished up a little bit of work, worked on a little bit of content for my business, and I'm gonna go outside out there, water the plant babies, get them all situated because we are in a heat wave and we are like basically in a drought. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye, you guys.